So as you can see, the CouchGrid handled all the persistence for me. And it also handles now correctly um, correctly sorting. So I can sort all of these columns. That's all built in. Very nice. Now, the thing is, like, besides sorting, I might want to filter. In other words, maybe I want to like limit the list. You can imagine if I entered all of my um, ridiculously out of date DVDs into a list, this would actually be a really long list and would be hard to find things. So I want to add some filtering capabilities. Well, that is built into Quickly Widgets also. So let's take a look at how I would do that in Quickly Widgets. So here I make the grid. Let me just add 2 lines of code. So that it's going to be filt equals grid filter. And he has to know what to filter. He's going to filter the grid. And then I'm going to say filt.show. Okay. Of course I need to add him. Just copy this line of code, make it a little faster. Give him the filt. No, but no, don't expand. Don't expand. Okay, so now let's run this again. And you can see, if you look at these 2 lines of code, this added this filter. And you can see the filter, since it knows about the grid, you can filter on anything here. So I can say, give me everything that was made before 2000. Okay? But also, how about everything before 2000 and it's widescreen? Actually, just everything that's 2000. So, actually, how about anything that's greater than 2000 or is widescreen? So as you can see with those 2 lines of code, I got rich filtering capabilities built into Quickly Widgets. So shall we review real quick what we saw here? So we saw that how to create a project using the create command. We saw how to edit the UI using the design command and using Glade. And then we saw how to use Quickly Widgets to get a couple things. We saw how to use Quickly Widgets to make a grid, a desktop couch grid. And what the couch grid gave us was the ability to enter data and persist data without writing any of the persistence code. It handled all that for us. We also saw how to give type hints to the grid to get the right kind of column types. And we saw here how to use a question mark at the end. This is one of the conventions built into Quickly Widgets, where it'll infer the type of column to use based on the name. There's some other conventions, like any column called count will be a integer column. Any column called ID will be an integer column. Any one called price will be a currency column. And, but you can override any of these conventions by using type hints. And so this shows how to use type hints, and then I showed how to write a couple lines of code to get a grid. And then of course we run using Quickly Run, and we can try our program again. So